Welcome back. Some additional news here in regards to immigration. Ireland has now tightened immigration rules and regulations. Obviously, the population has boomed way out of control, and obviously there's some changes. Ireland has announced a fresh set of immigration restrictions. Obviously, as ministers warn, the country is growing at a pace that they can no longer ignore. So the government says the new measures are meant to ease pressure on services, not to shut down the door on newcomers. But they mark one of the most significant shifts in Irish immigration policy in years, apparently. Government says population growth is now worryingly high and out of control. We knew that a long time ago. Justice Minister didn't mince his words when he explained why the government is moving so quickly. Ireland's population jumped by 1.6% last year, 7 times the EU average, and net migration has almost doubled compared with pre-pandemic levels. So we knew that before as well, so there's no surprise there. Additional information added onto that, obviously they don't want to go back to the Ireland of 80 years ago when the population was declining. It's a positive sign that the country is growing, but the rate is of an increase in certain aspects of different worrying cases, basically. Obviously, much of the rise is linked to unprecedented demand for work permits, family reunification applications, and the large number of Ukrainian refugees who have settled in the country since 2022. It's not only Ukrainians, but it's multicultural, obviously, so we don't just focus on one ethnicity. New income rules for family reunification and no longer wait for citizenship. So additional information that's newly introduced from the Immigration Department. Among the most significant changes in a new income threshold for anyone hoping to bring the family members from outside the European Economic Area, EEA, from now on, applicants will need to show that they earn at least $44,000 a year, roughly Ireland's medium wage, and have suitable accommodation for their relatives. The government is also increasing the residency requirements for refugees seeking Irish citizenship. Instead of applying after 3 years, they will now need 5 years. And people who rely on long-term or certain social welfare payments will no longer be eligible. Officials say the goal is to make the system fairer and more sustainable, especially at a time when arrivals are still running very high, which is something that we cannot put a stop to, but we have to try and implement when we can.